Imagine a world where African kingdoms ruled vast territories, built monumental cities, and shaped the course of history. This is not a fantasy, it is the reality of Africa's past, a past often overshadowed by colonial narratives. Our journey begins in 800 BCE in the kingdom of Kush, a powerful state in southern Nubia. By 715 BCE, Kush had conquered Egypt, becoming the dominant power in northeast Africa. The Kushites built pyramids, temples, and cities that rivaled those of Egypt. Yet, Kush is just the beginning of Africa's story. Fast forward to 1100 CE, and we find ourselves in Great Zimbabwe, a thriving city in southern Africa. This kingdom grew wealthy from controlling the gold trade, not from European contact. The stone ruins of Great Zimbabwe stand as a testament to its grandeur, challenging the colonial myth that Africans lacked advanced architecture. By the late 1300s, another kingdom emerged in the Lake Victoria region, Buganda. Founded in what is now Uganda, Buganda became a highly organized state with a parliament, courts, and a 10,000-strong army. In 1909, Theodore Roosevelt visited Buganda expecting to find savages but instead encountered a sophisticated political system. Buganda's Prime Minister, Apollo Kagwa, exemplified the kingdom's long history of governance. Meanwhile, in West Africa, the Ashanti Empire rose to prominence in the 1700s and 1800s. Centered in modern-day Ghana, the Ashanti controlled vast territories and built a centralized state. Their capital, Kumasi, was a hub of art, culture, and trade. However, the Ashanti's power made them a target for European imperialism. In 1874, Britain launched a campaign against the Ashanti, culminating in the plunder of the royal palace in Kumasi. This event marked a turning point in Africa's colonial history. Another West African kingdom, Dahomey, dominated what is now southern Benin during the same period. Dahomey's wealth came from its involvement in the Atlantic slave trade, a complex and painful chapter in African history. The kingdom's warriors, known as the Amazons, were feared throughout the region. Yet, Dahomey's story is more than its participation in the slave trade, it is a tale of resilience and adaptation. In the early 1800s, the Zulu kingdom emerged in southern Africa under the leadership of Shaka. Known for its military prowess, the Zulu kingdom reshaped the political landscape of the region. Shoka's innovations in warfare and organization made the Zulu a formidable force. However, like many African kingdoms, the Zulu faced colonial encroachment. The fall of Songhay in 1591 marked the end of one of Africa's greatest empires. After a Moroccan invasion, the Songhay Empire fragmented into smaller states along the Niger River. The collapse of Songhay signaled a shift in power dynamics in the Sahel, ending centuries of imperial dominance. Yet, the legacy of these kingdoms lives on. Rwanda, Eswatini, and Lesotho are modern nations with roots in pre-colonial kingdoms. Buganda remains a cultural and political force in Uganda, while the Ashanti royal tradition continues to shape Ghana's identity. Great Zimbabwe is a symbol of national pride for Zimbabweans, reminding the world of Africa's rich history. These kingdoms show that Africa was home to large, durable, and politically complex states long before European colonization. Their stories challenge outdated narratives and highlight the continent's contributions to human history. As we explore these kingdoms, we uncover not just the past but also the enduring legacy of Africa's great civilizations.